is Zach, and welcome to WorleyTutorials.com. In this video, we're going to be talking about the navigation within your documents of Illustrator. So, kind of like in Word, when you have, if you're typing, you have your page. What you have here is your artboard. Now, of course, you can have multiple pages in Word, just like you can have, however long your document is however many pages you're going to have. Same thing happens here, except this time you have artboards and you can have as many as you'd like. If you want to add to your artboards, so let's say if you're in your new document dialog box, you can add artboards right here. So you can add 2, 3, 4. So the spacing is 20 pixels in between them, and then you can also choose how you want them laid out. So if you want it 1, 2, and then 3 down to the bottom, 4, or you have them straight across, that is completely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I should have 4 artboards, and there you go. Each one of them will be exactly the same size. If you want to change this afterwards, that's not a problem. You can come over here to your, there's an artboards panel, and if you don't know where this is or you can't see it or somehow it's messed up, 2 options. One, you can go up here to Essentials, this little workspace that we talked about in the first video. And you can go to Reset Essentials, and it's going to reset everything, all your tools and tool options. So this will be back where it's supposed to be. But if you don't want to, mess up what you have because you're comfortable but you don't know where that is, you can simply go up to Window and go to Artboards, and that will open it up for you right then and there. So if I want to change the size of Artboard 1, which is this one right here, the one that's selected, then I simply just click on this little icon, and you can come in here and change the size to whatever you want. So let's say 200 by 1000. Hit OK, and it's going to change just that artboard. It's not going to mess with any of the other ones, just that one. So this is a good way to kind of lay out if you're going to have a banner, and then you're going to have an actual picture like a document, a business card, and then you're going to have let's just the logo by itself. You can do that all within the same document with different artboards. Now here's the real problem. Let's say that you are working on this artboard, which is artboard 2. I'm going to close this window right here. Let's say I want to move around and be efficient while making my circle. So I'm going to hold Shift to keep the circle symmetrical. I'm going to change the inside color, and I don't really like the strokes on there, so I'm going to just take that off. So now let's say I'm trying to work with this, but then I need to go to the artboard to the left, which is the artboard 4. Now if you're on a Mac, then well, actually, it doesn't really matter what computer you're on. You can scroll left, right, up, and down, and you can get to whatever you need to. But one of the problems with this is, let's say that you are way zoomed in, because vector imaging is just that. It's supposed to allow you to get really zoomed in. So if your screen looks like this and you're in the middle of the circle, I can scroll around, and I'm scrolling all the way that whole time, and it can get confusing. So what a better way to do this is to hold the space bar, and you can actually grab, it uses the hand tool, and you can simply grab the artboard and drag it one way or the other, so you don't get as confused. It's a little easier to kind of comprehend where you are in the artboard. Now let's say you want to zoom in and out. If you hold Command or Control and do plus or minus, it will zoom out for you. But of course, as you zoom out, you don't want to have to sit there and do this and that and try to get it just right. Let's say you were just working microscopically on your design, and you just want to see the overall thing really quickly. Just simply do Command or Control 0. Boom, and it puts it 100% in your view, like right where you need it. And that's also really good, because if you're having to scroll way out into middle of nowhere and you're like, well, oh my gosh, I don't know where my artboards are, I'm scrolling around and I can't see where they are, simply just do Command 0 and it brings you right back. So that's the easiest way to navigate through your documents. And again, you're going to be using Command plus or minus kind of a lot. And you could, if you really wanted to, you can come over here to the magnification tool, the zoom tool, And if you push Z, that'll be the zoom tool, and you can zoom in exactly where you want to. And if you hold Option, you can zoom out. But of course, keyboard shortcuts really are shortcuts, and they take a lot of time out of your work. So there you go.